Yeah. Young man, always surfing, no waves.
Well, hey kids, welcome to the Daily Snack. Happy Thursday. I hope you had a great day with Zoom school and all that kind of stuff, and I hope you're ready to be here at the Daily Snack. So I hope you've gotten comfy. I hope you got a nice little snack in front of you, and you're ready to go. Today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. Well, first of all, let me introduce the people here with me. These are my kids. So Julia is over there. Wave hi, Julia. And this is Caleb, who's tired. It's been a long day, I guess, for Caleb. Hey, he's waving. All right, you're going to need a couple things that you have around your house in order to do this experiment with us. So I have a bowl with water in it. So in your house, there are bowls, and there is water. I also have a bar of soap. I've got just some sugar, and I've got pepper. Those are the 4 things that you will need to do this experiment along with us. So hit pause, get a bowl of water, a bar of soap, some sugar, and some pepper, and then I'll meet you back here in just a second. All right, I'm assuming you've got everything that you need. Now this week, we've been looking at this main point, this key idea on how to live an extreme life for God. And it's that disciples of Jesus show kindness to others even when they don't deserve it. And we've got an activity that's going to help us show one of the ways that we can show kindness to others, and that's through our words. So who wants to be the first person to put something in the bowl? Caleb does. All right, Caleb, I need you to take the pepper.
Pepper?
Yep, and I need you to shake some pepper into the bowl. Yeah, shake. Oh yeah, we need more pepper. More pepper. Keep going. Lots of pepper. More pepper. More pepper. All right, that's good. Stop. Nope, that's it. All right. I'm going to take the pepper right here. We're going to put the lid on it. Pepper is there. Okay. The pepper in this bowl, kids at home, represents the people that are all around us. And we have a lot of people in our little bowl. Now, sometimes we might say unkind things to the people that are around us. Things like, you look silly wearing glasses, right? Or how about, that shirt is ugly. What are some other unkind things? Kids, you can think of some at home too. What are some unkind things that we can say to people?
You're the worst.
You're the worst. Oh, that would be so unkind.
Or your clothes aren't matching and that's weird.
Your clothes aren't matching and that's weird. Yeah, you call people weird. That's a pretty unkind of thing to say. And using those kinds of words to people, it pushes people apart from us. And I want to show you what that looks like. Julia, I would like you to take that bar of, nope, not the sugar, that bar of soap, and I want you to just hold it kind of up and down. Yeah, that way. And I want you to dip that in the middle of the water. Whoa! Look at that! Did you see all the pepper run away from the soap? I guess pepper doesn't like to be clean. All right, you can take that out of the water and just put that right back on the plate. You can grab one of those and wash the soap off your hands. That's good. Wasn't that amazing that pepper just ran away from the soap? It's just like people. When we say unkind words to them, they will run away from us. Now, let's talk about kind words. What are some kind things that we could say to the people around us?
Oh, you're the best.
You're the best instead of you're the worst. Yeah, that's opposite.
Your headband looks nice.
Your headband looks like we can give them a compliment. What are some other things we can do? We could tell them something nice about them, like, I love the way that you help people, right? What else could we do?
I like your shirt.
Like a shirt, we can compliment their clothes. We can tell them things they're good at. What are some things that someone might be good at?
Basketball?
You're a good basketball player.
You're good at math.
You're good at math. You're a good friend. I like to be around you. There's all kinds of kind things that we can say. And that's going to look a little bit different than when we put that soap in the water. So Caleb, I want you to take that container of sugar, and I want you to pour some of that into the water. Whoa! Did you see the pepper run to the sugar? Yeah, look at that. All right, wait. Why don't you pour some now, maybe over there. Whoa! It did it again. Now we just dumped a whole bunch of sugar in the water. Now we have sugar pepper water. Anyone want to drink some sugar pepper water? No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that at home either. And yeah, you put that in and it runs away again. And all right, now we're just saying, all right, leave all these things alone. This is what happens when you use live people. Things go wacky as you're doing it. You know, when we poured that sugar in the water, the pepper ran towards the sugar. Leave it alone.
Taking it out.
And that is what happens with people when we use kind words. People want to be around us when we use kind words. They do not want to be around us when we don't use kind words. Now, which do you think we should be? Should we be more like the soap, or should we be more like the sugar?
The sugar.
We should the soap. We should use unkind words and so that people run away from us? No, we should be more like the sugar. We want to use kind words because that's the way God designed us to live. That's a pretty extreme way to live life, is to show kindness to others. Because when we show kindness to others, they'll be our friends, and we can help them. We can even help them know about Jesus and the way God designed their lives. And that's a pretty awesome thing to do.
Put that bowl down.
I hope you guys had a great time with this experiment. If you didn't have these things around your house in order to do them, grab some from the store. Ask your mom or dad to buy you some so that you can do this at home. I love you. We miss you. And we want to say goodbye and come back tomorrow for the Daily Snack to head to Club Dance. Bye, everybody.
Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
All for the youngest. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
They wanna know.
They wanna know
Who I do it for.
who I do it for.
I do it all. I do it all. I do it for the kids.
They wanna know who I do it for.